Hi everyone, Helen here. Another video, another message. Today it feels like important. I had an experience today that, the energy that is surrounding us and that is out there in the world is really pretty toxic and pretty negative. It's a little bit like clouds of toxicity floating around. It's a really, really important time to start looking after yourselves and realising how to do that. It's a very important time to start letting go of the past and the whole concept and idea that you are broken and you are traumatised and you need to carry that around with you. We're really starting to shift out of that sort of energy and that sort of thinking. And it's a work in progress, but it's getting clearer and clearer as to how we can all do that. So I'm here to help because I have a process. It's a 3-step process that very quickly shifts you out of the past, because the past can become like a bit of an anchor and it can get in the way. And when it gets in the way, I call it resistance. And resistance is really just a cue for you to stop and do some inner work, some work on yourself. So it's time to do it, okay? We don't need to be carrying the past around. We don't need to be carrying trauma around. And I don't mean to undervalue any of that stuff, but it's time to identify with who you really are, which is spirit or soul or whatever you want to call that. And that energy itself is phenomenal and very, very powerful. So it's time to step into that space. And if you need a hand with that, if you need a little bit of help, I'm here to do that. That's part of my purpose. I've been through 60 years of all sorts of things to prepare for this purpose. So I'm here. If you need some guidance, if you need to clear that resistance, I have a 3-step program in order to do that, or a 3-step process, I should say. Not a program, it's a process. It doesn't take very long and it clears it out. So take care of yourselves. Really give some time to thinking about lightening the load and clearing the past. Make sure you are giving yourself time to do that. We are getting so caught up in watching movies and social media and everything else. If you can do all those things, then don't do one of them just for a little bit and do some work on yourself. It is going to be very vital moving forward. And having said that, I send my love to you, to all of you. And if you want my help, go to my website, helentaylor.com.au, and it's got a little explanation of what it is that I do and what I can offer. Thank you all for listening. Bye for now.